Oh, I didn't even see that it shut down. Oh, it it automatically did it. Shit. All right. Well, sorry guys. I got shut down there, but it is what it is. Thank you, Lime Ricky, for pointing that out. I did not even see that I'd shut down. Gotta wait for the delay. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's keep going here. Let's look at this other table here because this is kind of what we were talking about before, right? First place, first and second place in this tournament because of this are paying $64. I'm currently 42nd out of 63 with 15 bigs, but the number one guy in this tournament right now has got $11.49 in bounties. The number two guy in chips has 457, and the third guy has 706. Right, so there's different things that are occurring there, different things that are happening, right? Um, and that's the difference. This is why first and second place pay essentially the same amount, but it's these bounties that make the whole difference here. We're just getting whittled down here. We're gonna have to start jamming more. Like I think we're right at this cusp. What's some of the other conversation that we had here? This is with Alex was saying that he's at his all-in EV is at 30 bigs. This is expected value when you go all in, how many big blinds you win on average. So Alex is saying his is 30 bigs. We're right at that point, right? We've got 15. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to start jamming at that. I think there's still a lot of game with 15 bigs. That's a little bit of old school thinking. But certainly when it's down to 4 or 5, that's the raise and jam. This is where Who Cares and I disagree on when we should jam and when we shouldn't be jamming. I'm in here. I don't know what happened. There's on my Noob Frost Mage playing. We got Faz up there in the background. We got us. 5-minute delay. I'm still here. Still here. It is going there. It's 5-minute delay. Right. As it turns out, this guy here actually is the chip leader, right? So he's won 1149, but if you knock him out, yours will go up by 662, 625. Sorry.
Walmart is the #1 place to save on groceries. Pick up a 3-liter pack of peaches.
So let's assume he bought in here for this $2.20, which is the same as everyone else. He's already got 5 times his money, more than 5 times his money, right? And he's still going, as he should.
And with millions of songs to discover on Spotify Premium, it's good to know you can listen without hearing ads. Just queue up your song.
We have lots of history with this guy here. I should probably Google that guy.
Tap the banner to learn more.
That's a thing as well. He had pocket kings, and this guy had pocket nines. It's trip sevens. Sorry, trip queens across. I mean that's the play. I want to see how this one went out. I want to see how he got into that, because that's reasonable. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did he raise pre-flop? He did. He went 2.2 bigs. Call. Check. He bets all in. Yeah. Too funny. So he's trying to make a move with ace-6. So on the flop of queen, he checks, he leads, he calls. On the turn, he checks, he goes all in, they both call. On the river, it looks like he's trying to push the guy off of queen. Like, why would you have a queen here? What are you thinking? I don't get it. I'm at a loss. Happens. I think we're back. Yeah, it looks like we're back. Yay! Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. Again, thank you to Lime Ricky for commenting. That was some technical difficulties that we had no control over. It randomly, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, OBS, all of those three, randomly stopped. I had no control over it. So I just went back and clicked the start button again. But it's on a 5-minute delay, so it just kind of takes a little while to catch up. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. It is close to 3 o'clock. Mrs. Frostmage and the neighbor lady are going for steak sandwiches. About 5:30. I have to go for a run here, so I will not be getting into any more tournaments today. I'm just going to play these two out. This tournament, I'm 45th out of 57, so we're starting to get in a little bit closer into short time. Still got some chips here. Still got some play, don't get me wrong. Let's see where we're at. The payouts are 57, so we're on the cusp of another pay jump here. And then on this other tournament, we're still not even out of the rebuy period. I mean, we could be playing for a couple more hours here on this tournament. Hopefully, ideally. But at least an hour here. That puts it at 4 o'clock. I go running. It's going to take me about an hour to run. Maybe not an hour. Oops, not an hour. What would you? It's a slow run today. Low and slow is what? 8-minute kilometer, and I got to run 6 kilometers today. So it's going to take 45 minutes, plus I got to have a warm up and a cool down. Yeah, that's about an hour. It's going to take me an hour. I hate this hand, by the way. This is absolute trash. I talk to Mrs. Frostmage all the time about this hand. It's just shit. Don't play this hand. You could safely go to a 120-second delay and be completely fine. That's correct. Yes. So why do we do this? That's Lime Ricky. What a great question. I'm glad you asked that question. Why do some poker players go on a delay and some don't go on a delay? So I actually play with my cards face up, so you can see what I'm having here, why I'm folding, what I'm folding. Right? Some players don't do that. They have a live feed, but they cover up their cards. There's a card protector here. And they rarely show you their cards in the hands that they're playing because they're doing the same thing I am. I'm playing 2 different tournaments right now, right? And this one. Sometimes you can see the 2 below. Sometimes I play up to 4 tournaments. It just depends. But now you're trying to keep track of which hands you're showing and going back and forth. So as this hand comes on, I got to click here. So this table. I'm playing. Oh, but I'm on the other one, so I got to click the other table and then click off the cards, click on the cards. That's not bad. We need the board to pair here. Focus in a little bit here. Pretty intent watching this break. And we would have hit the straight there, but that might have not been good enough there. So we're going to go on break here as well. So we are going to take a 5-minute break here, but let's get quickly to the answer. But because I show my cards, anyone that comes in that I'm playing with, like Alex from earlier on, Alex and I play in the same tournaments, right? And actually, he and I played against each other at the same table. So if I didn't have this on delay, he'd be able to see what my cards are and play perfectly against me. So you can cover this up. In order to help combat that, you go on a delay. So I happen to be on a 5-minute delay, but Lime Ricky's saying you go on 120 delay, which is 2 minutes, right? 120 second delay, which is 2 minutes. It comes down to later on in the tournaments, right? We're generating a time bank. The guy can watch my cards. If you had enough people, excuse me, switch over to that one. You can switch over to, let's go. Oh, it's the knack. Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to this guy forever. Go check out that guy. The Knack, he and I connected over World of Warcraft. We play together on that a bunch times, and we still do. But he's actually switched over to mostly streaming poker now. He plays on ACR, America's Card Room, which I do not play there. Sorry, Knack. But go check the guy out. He's right there. Good guy, like him, and he's got some great stories. He actually shared a picture with me of him and Danica Patrick. He's got some stories about how that is, and he's regaled it a couple times. Go check out his stream and ask him to share the Danica Patrick picture story, and tell him that Noob Frostmage asked. He'll appreciate that for sure. I got a 5-minute break here. I gotta go use the boys' room. Laundry just finished up. I'll be back in 4 minutes or less, probably 3 minutes at this point. Right back. All right, back at it. I do take the laundry out. Last load of laundry. Monday is bedding day, right? It's laundry day, but I had to get all the bedding done. At least throw it on the bed. I didn't make the bed, but And I had to get a drink of water. This is my water jug. Strategic Traction Inc. I'm not really sure what EOS is, but it's a Mrs. Frostmage. There's their symbol. Go check them out. She did something with these guys. She comes back with this cooler, this water container. It's ice in the water, and it's this flavored water. It is awesome. This thing is, oh my god. I want to jam here. Can't possibly call this now, right? This one we can call, maybe even this, but we sure shit can't call that. Let's see what happens here. This guy's not folding. Oh, he did fold. Well, see, and we would have been behind in 2 different places. This is why you fold this shit. What a great read we are. Oh, that's awesome. This thing is awesome. This is the best cooler I've ever had. It's almost as good as a Yeti. It's a bit awkward in size and it's heavy because of insulation, but I'll just put it in my car, go for the run for an hour, come back and have it. And this thing will still have ice in it. It's so awesome. I left it out on the counter overnight, and it was still cool. Right, it was still cold the next day. It was awesome. All right, let's focus up here. We're still in the black, so the black felt here. We got 5 minutes away from the rebuy end of the rebuy period. Let's update our thing here, by the way. It's 138 people right now. Probably should get to like 170. It's another 40 people in the next 5 minutes. More importantly, we're over here on this one. We're at 42 out of 46 with 10.5 bigs. So we're getting short time at this point. Alex and I were talking earlier on about his EV on jams is 30. We're not folding here, right? So yeah, we're not folding there. So we've got to avoid a 10 and a jack. No, we don't need to avoid a jack. We need to avoid a 10. So we get all of that. That's good. We're going to go broke here as well, again. But this one, this one just left us. So let's go find it. Daily Legends. We're on this tournament here. Oh, we have pocket eights. We're back at it. Big blind, any cold calls. So we're going to be all in here with 12.5. Just is what it is. We're not folding. All right. We got 3 minutes left. He can still rebuy, but what hand does he have there that he can call but not raise? Right. So he's got like Queen Jack, King 10, all those sort of hands. Doesn't have a 9. Oh, water's so good. Nectar of the gods. Close second to beer. Anyway, got distracted there. All right, let's come back to our other table because this is the kicker. This is the one we're playing for, right? 42 out of 45. Let's see what the pay structure is. 45th place is paying 272. So we are in the clear. We're all in the profit now. We've knocked out 2 people. So if we went out right now, we would get $3.72. So the buy-in, whatever the position we're in right now, is more than what we paid for the buy-in. So we need to knock out 2 more people is what we're looking for. We want to win this thing, by the way. So we're going to have to find some spots here fairly quickly. Let's come down to 43rd place.
Song that changed the world. So that was the tip that started me on this story, and it only got crazier.
Unobtainium. That's funny.
A new original series from Pineapple.
I mean, we can't call, right? And this is just not good enough, so we'll just fold, get out of the way. No big deal. So it's important to notice that and keep track of that, right? He bets 12 point, 7/8 of his stack.
Hey, this
Right.
is Rap, and you're listening to my new song, Contemporary Love.
Let's see what he bet there. Because he if he's all in, it'll say all in, right? But that's not what he did. He's got 168,000. What does he bet? 168, right? Yeah, he bets 168,000, leaving himself 192 chips. There's a reason why they do that. It's for us to figure out why and why does he do that? Right? And there is a reason why he does that. I get it. I understand. I don't know how reasonable that is, but I guess in this scenario, because we're out of the rebuy, it makes sense. See, this is different. This is different than the last one, right? I'm a bit shocked why he did that. That didn't seem like his MO. So why did he decide to do it, go all in this time and not on the last time? And you have to decipher that information, right? That's what we do. So what we're trying to figure out. All right, let's come back over to our other hands here. We're just entering. We're out of the rebuy. I'm 14th out of 102 at this point. Deep stack. So I track where I'm at. It has nothing to do. It doesn't mean anything, right? But you kind of want to know where you are in relation to this. If you're 102 out of 102, that's something different, right? Oh, that's disgusting because he goes all in. He went 2, he called. All we can do is just check call our gut shot 10 here. If anyone bets, we'll just fold it. Right? We can't call that off. Because you need a 11.5 to 1 here. And it's not, it's about 3 to 1 at this point. If I call, it would be 4 to 1. So if you're not getting the right odds, just fold there. We got Fazgaz in the background there. Go check that guy out. We give several different shout outs to a couple different people here. Let's run an ad real quick because it's going to come up here in a bit. So we'll just do it now. We'll beat the algorithm. Just got the 2 tournaments going around right now. It's just a matter of fold. Round and round we go. Just keep folding. We are 40th out of 41 on this one. So we're 2 away from the next pay jump. We should make that, by the way. Let's see what Grey Wolf is doing here. Grey Wolf is the lowest chip stack in this tournament right now. We do not root against people. We do not boo people. We encourage and build people up. But we want to see what he's doing there. Oops. There we go. So we can get a better understanding of what's happening. So we're now 39 out of 40, maybe somewhere in that range. But we're not going to fold our ace king here. That's just not happening. We could run into it. It's possible, but it is what it is, and we cannot fold. So we could be down to 1 tournament here in just 1 moment. Cannot fold here. Let's call. Right the last second there, I switched that. Let's just call that instead. That makes a better sense. Let's just call here. And then we fold. Because right at the last second, who cares? Can I clip that? Where is the clip button on this thing? Clip that. Excellent. We're going to try and look that up. And I would have hit on the river here, but outside of that, right? It's the right play. I want to show who cares that. So ace four, ace. So we are ahead the whole way until the flop shows up, and then we're not ahead. So this could be anything here. Two, he goes all in, and then we raise here. Right? So this guy's going to have to call. These two guys are going to have to call off the tournament life and hit. This guy could have it, but we put enough in there to show that we have enough that we're not folding. So he has to have the goods here. So let's come back over here. We did make the next pay jump. We are at 39, so we're guaranteed 311 plus this, so we're at 411. We've doubled our money, more or less. We are over here. By the way, I rarely lose the kicker battle. This is why I fold these ace 10 routinely, king 10. I fold those things routinely. I rarely lose the kicker war. I rarely play ace 4. Right? I don't advocate for playing ace 4. You're never going to get a better ace to fold. And if that's the case, then you should not play it. 37. We're 37 out of 37 over here. Ace 8 is not a very good hand. Right? Got to hit twice. So just fold, get out of the way. Oh, Grey Wolf is still going here. So we've actually taken over for Grey Wolf, I think, in terms of the lowest chip stack. Yeah, we are the lowest chip stack. 13 out of 91 here. That's where we're at. 31 people get paid in this tournament. $31 people get paid in this tournament. We're 13 out of 91. We have Queen 10. So what would have happened here, right? Had I jammed that, I guess I would have more chips, but I potentially could have been no further. Very few people would play the way that I just played there. But it didn't make sense to do that. We wanted to see the flop, and then had the ace or the king come, then we would have jammed it. And it would have been in rough shape, but yeah. This is a shit hand. I don't like this hand. But I'm all in. It just is what it is at this point.
Number one place to save on groceries. Pick up
If we go broke, we go broke. We don't have enough to push anyone off from calling at this point. Any ace king, ace queen is still going to call here. This is a pretty shit hand. I don't like it. But we don't have enough chips. We've allowed ourselves to get down to 3 bigs. So now we got to hit. Our other table got moved. Let me just go find out while we're waiting for it to come back. I think it's this one. A deuce of hearts here would be good. No, sorry, a deuce of spades. Any king, any queen. Deuce of spades, though. Yeah, so we got a triple up. Holy smokes. Quadruple up. So now we're 9.8. So we just jump up there really, really well. We're in 32 out of... no, we're further than that. Oh, no, I guess not. We went all in, or he went all in, and we have pocket 10, so we've got 80-20 here. Now he's drawing dead. Right, so we get more chips on this one. We like that. Keep trudging along. That's all you can do, right? Oh! Oh, you can't see it. It's set over set. Oh, that's ugly. Kings, 10s, 3s. 3 on the flop, king on the river. This guy just knocked out 3 people. 2 people, and got all the guys' chips. He's got 2.4 bigs left. Nice. Well, that's good. That kind of changes things. We're at 32 people in this tournament now. 30. It doesn't say that just yet because we're still catching up, but it's 32 people left. And we got an all-in on the other table. 31 is the next pay jump here, right? Oh, I think it's going to win some chips there. 4-3 offsuit holds up. We like it. We like it. Takabum. Takabum is on the bottom there. Excuse me. We're just trudging along here. As I said, we've just got 2 tournaments going on. Got 7-5, got Jack 10. I'm 5th out of 82 on this one. We're not going to call this one off. We'll just get out of the way. We need either one of these 2 cards. That's a pretty good card for us. 32. We're not going to go broke just yet. Pretty close, though. That's a good card. That's my pop can. That's what that is. It's the carbonated soda in here. I hear this pop, pop, pop all the time. What the hell is that? It's because it's empty. All right, so the question is, we have 11.1 to take this guy out. We are down another blind level. We've made another pay jump here. 360 is where we're at right now. We bought into it for 220. This is a pretty good bet here. We'd have to bet and win. And he's just going for the 380 as well. So the question is, do we go for that? We'll just get out of the way. Yeah, this is why, right? This is why you fold these shitty aces. All right. This guy gets a full double up off of this guy, which is awesome. But we would have paid out, been in there as well. On the other one, though, we have Ace King versus 11.5. We're not folding, so it is what it is, right? Got to avoid 8 outs. Now it's a little bit more, and he hits it, so that's just the way it is, right? But we got him putting his whole stack in there with Queen 8. We don't have to hit. We want to be in that position over and over and over again. You know, playing in the Calgary live scene, whether it's cash or tournaments, some guys like, oh my God, you fucking suck. How do you play that? How do you can go? And they just rip in and they go into him like, dude, I'm never ripping into that. I want that guy to call. I want him to do that every single time, over and over and over again. So I was saying a couple hours ago about life coach, right? The guy that's freaking out, his life is in complete disarray when he does that. What is it that you want? This guy dropped his cards in front of you, and you see that you have Ace King and he's got Queen 8 offsuit. You have Ace King offsuit. What is it you want? Are you going to fold your cards here? Of course not. Then zip it. What are you talking about? You got exactly what you wanted. I love it. Love it. All right, we're back. On this other one over here. This is a fold, right? 17 out of 79. We're 17th position out of 79. 31 make the money in this tournament. It's going to be at least another hour. That takes us to 420. I'm going to have to go running right after that. Maybe I'll just run here. I don't usually run here. I have a route that I go running on. I say, I've got to run another ad. These ads, they happen all the time. I do apologize, but it's just it's a necessary evil. It happens. You got to do it. 2 links down below. Go check them. The first one is a YouTube link. It's got all the different tournaments. It's got my poker stream, basically. There's some other stuff in there, but most of it is poker streaming. Things that I've played, tournaments I played, days I played, yada, yada, yada. You can see what it is. The other one is my Instagram. Don't let yourself get fooled. Right? People have to eat every single day. So I cook a lot of food for Mrs. Frostmage and I. And the food that I cook, some I take pictures of it. I actually have, I think, at least one post where it's a dud. And I say that. I mean, it looks really good. Like, I was quite surprised. I doctored it up and made it look, like, plated it the way you're supposed to plate it, made it look good, put some sesame seeds on there, and some sort of stir fry on there. But it was not very good. Mrs. Frostmage and I just, yeah, we're having peanut butter and jam sandwiches tonight. it was not good. And I did say that in the post. Like, they can't all be home runs, right? To use a different analogy, different sports analogy. The Knack is a big baseball fan. He watches a lot of baseball while he's playing poker, and I hear him commenting in the background. I think it's a New York Yankees, and if I get that wrong, Knack, please forgive me. But I think that's who you're a fan of, right? It's the Yankees. But it's playing in the background, and I hear him commenting on it. It's watch that sport. Calgary has had. We got pocket. We got ace 9. Is that good enough to go all in? Yeah, it's good enough to go all in. We had a AAA team, and then I think they got sold off. And now it's the Okotoks Dogs. That's the only other team we have. We need a 3-outer here. It's a 3-outer. Hold. Just avoid his 3-outer. That's good. We'll take the 18 bigs on that one. Yay for us. We play poorly, and we got rewarded for it. Yay. Cheers, big ears. So the only reason why this guy goes all in is to ISO here, right? I don't know if that's a good bet. I don't usually advocate for that. I get it. I understand. But it's either or. Either this guy's going to call or he's not going to call, right? So you don't need to risk your whole stack at that. Because I'm in for 8, he can just min raise to 16, which is enough here. Either this guy's going to call or he isn't going to call. But he's not going to call. Like, he might call the 8, so he has to raise, but he might not call with a raise, right? This is how and why you can get out of the way. We're just watching Ace Queen versus Ace 4 in the other table. Ace Queen hits. Ace 4 is drawing dead, but he's getting the Ace Queen's going to get a full double up. So we still got some people going on. 24th out of 27 now. I did say we did move up a jump. We need a 9 over here. An 8 or a 9. So we got 6 outs. 6 outs. That are not clean. 6 outs that are not clean. We're not going to call that off. That puts us at 16. We're not going to do that. Yeah. And we would have missed, by the way. Let's take a look at the other one. So the number 2 position person in this tournament just doubled up one of the lowest guys. He was down at 26 by the looks of it. He was less than us. He got a full double up. So now we're just below him, one position below. We're 25th out of 27th with 16 bigs, right? Still got lots of play here. 4 people puts us into the next pay jump. Let's keep just trudging along and see what we can do here, right? Just pick our spots and go all in. This Queen 8, even though we lost that Queen 8 before, it's confirmation bias. We cannot use that. Well, it worked for that guy, so we should be able to do it as well. No, don't do that. Confirmation bias is finding information that supports your position and you're ignoring the rest of it. See, I hate playing jacks because jiggities because of this. What are you talking about? Give it. If I had the opportunity to take jacks every single hand, I absolutely would. For sure. Why wouldn't you? Right? People hate them. They have a love-hate relationship with them. I love them. Either you have the best hand or you don't. Right? And 40% of the time, there's going to be an overcard to your jacks, which means 60% of the time, there isn't, which means you're ahead, unless they have an overpair. Gotta be able to gotta be good enough. You gotta be good enough to get away from your hand. And most people are not, so you just keep trudging along. Let's see who we have over here. We're now starting to get short time on the tables. There's 4 tables left. Okay, so let's pull up the 4 tables and take a look here. So now that we're getting short time on this, we are watching all 4 tables of this tournament at the same time, just to see how people are responding, how they're playing, get some sort of tendencies on that. When you play in a live, like in a brick and mortar room, you cannot do that, of course, right? You can stand up and look over to see how people are doing, but this is not the same. I've got all 4 tables of this, plus I have this table up as well, right? So I can see all of them. Even though I'm just playing on 2, I'm observing the other table. Other tables, sorry. This one here was just an easy fold, but there is, we're 24th out of 67. 31 make the money. We got pocket 2s over on this one. Right, this is an either or, right? Either we jam it or we fold it. And I like the folding better than the jamming, so we'll get it out of the way. Yeah, see, yeah, I had it right. Yeah. That is the New York Yankees, right? Yeah. See, I pay attention to this stuff. I try to anyway, right? Sometimes I don't always get it, but I was pretty sure, I was 95% sure that you were a New York Yankees fan. There's the knack with a symbol. Oh, that's the same hand. We got pocket 2s over here. So this is the jam that we're talking about, right? We would have had to jam in here. And if he's still doing this, then we have to hit to get lucky at this point. Because if he's got pocket 4s, it's more likely that there's going to be a chop in here, but right, well, there's 4s right there, right? So we can't beat any of that. So it's just better just to get out of the way. 8-9 is the same sort of hand as the pocket 2s we just had. Can't call it off with 20 bigs. There's times to take these shots, but this is in it. We're over here still. We're 25th out of 26th. I think. Let me take a look over here. Just make sure I got it correctly. 26. 23rd is the next pay jump. So we're still watching the other tables to see what's happening here. This is the losing his hand in poker. Right here, ace queen. So we're going to raise the losing his hand in poker. Someone would jam, we would have to call off. If we go broke, we go broke. That's the way it is. They have a pocket pair or they have ace king. It is. Right? What do we got over here? We got ace 9 versus ace 5. So, unobtainium, we got lots of history with this guy. Just keeps going around and around and around. What do we got over here? Trigger's thinking about it. He's trying to use as much time as possible to, I don't know, eke into the money. I'm 25th out of 64. 31 people make the field, make the money, so he's got to lose half of the field still. We're over here. We got all in versus 10 versus ace jack. So we hit this. Pocket 5s, is that going to be good enough? No, pocket 5s is not good enough to go all in. Over here, so we open fold pocket 5s. This is not good enough to go all in. But we do this, so he's on the flush draw, or he hits it, right? So this is just is what it is, right? This is why we don't go all in ourselves, but we're not folding here. All right, so now we're short stack here. We're all in, by the way. We have king queen. We hate this hand, but we're going to be all in when it comes around. This one is the raise and then an all in with a pocket fives. I mean, where are you going to go with that, right? We like the fact that this guy called off to a raise with his chips. So we're avoiding 6 outs. He hits it right away. He hits both of them. We're drawing dead. We're out of the tournament. And that's okay, right? It's no big deal. It just is what it is. We want that over and over and over again. 156 in that tournament. And we're out in a 58th place. Well, that's not good. We don't like that, but it is what it is. Just make a note. I end up with the guy's name. All right, we just want to make sure we get the note. The frittatas. Let's just make a note on that. I don't know what to put down. We're just a little unsure. So we just have one hand, one table left. That's all we got left. That's it, boys and girls. One table left. This is it. We're 24th out of 26th. We're just folding here. We can't play this hand. This guy's all in. He's about a third of a stack in here. If this guy comes over the top, he's all in. So this is what you're looking for. You're running out of game at this point. Now you're just trying to outlast some of the smaller stacks until they go out and you can jump up in the pay jumps. This guy can afford to do it. This guy cannot. So he has to decide whether his hand's good enough there. Exactly. So you should see him going 2, 2, 2, 2 over and over and over again to try to put pressure on these other guys. And if he gets pushed back at all, then he just folds. Just looking at one of the other tables here, George Pro he's number 2 in this tournament. Has doubled up 2 people. One person twice and one person once. It's awesome. I love it. This is one of those jams. We don't want to. We could jam here and steal it because it's going to put incredible pressure on these 2 guys to call because they'd have to call off a third of their stack. I think we missed it. People don't want to put risk on like that. Right? This is the same thing over and over and over again. Like everyone's about 20 to 29 bigs, and we have 9. What are you gonna do here? Dishwasher's just emptying out now. It's just gurgling. What do we got going on over here? What is happening? It's a lot. Okay, let's see what Faz is doing over here. What's this one over here? This is... Oh, we gotta run another ad. Back in a moment. Right, those things just happen. We don't have any control over it. But if we can control when we run the ad, it's better for us, right? Talk about us like there's 2 people here. It's better for the group. I hate this hand. Should I go all in on this one? Ace 4? No, this is a shit hand. Contrary to belief, even with 8.6, it's still a shit hand. Don't do it. 10-4, good buddy. Takes out Ace 6, so we've lost another person. We're at 25 now. Yeah, 2 more people gets us into the next pay jump. 2 more people. We're not looking to eke out here, right? But this is a 40. This is a 70-cent jump or something like that. The next, oops, and we would have hit 2, but yeah, does that have a queen? Counterfeit. We lose to ace 8 at that point. Let's have a beverage. Woe tis the deliciousness. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for collecting beer tickets. Down below, right underneath the what is this? The chat box. There's that infinity symbol, not infinite, infinity symbol. You can buy beer tickets, and channel points is what they're right. That's what they are. I can just call them beer tickets. Oh, we lost another person. Ace, Queen 7 takes out Ace 10. So we're 24th. I am 24th position here. We need to lose one more. The beer tickets can be used to do different things. George Pro is doubling up Bush Shape. Oh, that's another guy. George Pro is like doubling up everyone here. I love it. Absolutely no break. It's all gas. Love it. Yeah, so you use like the hydrate. There's a hydrate button down there, which is usually just drink water. There's a posture check, so you don't want to be no shrimping. I watch a lot of World of Warcraft. Penguin is her name. She does gold making. She says no shrimping. We're down to 3 tables here. That's good. I got 5.5 bigs now. So just keep folding, fold till we get a good enough hand to go all in on. This is still not it. So it is what it is. Oh, now we're going broke. So we saw this before when I just called with it. Calling's probably going to be bad at this point. So we're not going to call that off this time. We are going to jam on this one. And if we go broke, we go broke. It just is what it is. We've waited long enough and we misclicked the trigger, right? He had ace jack and this guy had ace 4. It was a jack and a 4 in the flop, king on the river. All right, let's see what we got. 10s versus ace king. It's a classic coin flip. 10 there, so we are drawing dead now, and we're out of the tournament. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for hanging out. That sucks that we're on that cusp, but that is what it is. We win $4.60. Oops, it's $4.60 here. Got it on the wrong one. And we're in 24th place, right? And it is what it is. So we bought in today for $6.05. We cashed out $4.60, and we got a $16.50 ticket. We're going to take that ticket and play later on this week. Let me just open it up real quick before we leave and take a quick look. See when what's happening here. My ticket's coming up. Starts in 20 minutes. I'm not playing anymore today. Probably actually play this on Saturday. Yeah, the Sunday Party Mega Saturday. 40 players get a $109 ticket, so I will play that. Then let's open this bad boy up. It starts in 5 days at 9 o'clock, so that's Sunday morning, right? That's going to be rough because I work on Saturday night and I have to play cards at 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, the life of poker, right? All right, guys. Again, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching along. Go check out the YouTube channel and see what you missed throughout the week, what's been going on. You guys be safe, be real, and I will be playing more poker this week, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube within the hour. I'm actually going to download both segments because it's stopped, it's split for whatever reason. Thank you again, I'm Ricky, for pointing that out. I'm going to go for my run. It'll take about 15 minutes for it to download, and then I'll upload it when I come back. So after dinner, maybe that's what I'll do. All right, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. I don't even have a beer. I usually finish it off with a beer and crack it, but I can't do it right now because we're running. So, all right.